Hello my dear art friends, thank you for joining me today. In this video I would love to show you part of my sketchbook practice and tell you something about my recent study of light. To take a moment and appreciate the light in my way of seeing it here with you. The other day the sunlight came into my room and made me stop doing everything for a while. And I started observing the way it played with all forms, how the harmony between light and shadows affected their appearance, the direction and amount of light as it exposes the beautiful contours it's interacting with the form and creates higher or lower contrast in artwork. In this case, the light is coming mainly from the side and partly from behind, and the fingers prevent the light from coming through, which creates a cast shadow affecting the appearance of the rest of the hand. You can see some hard edges there, for example on the wrist of the hand. There's an area of high contrast, the hard edge between highlight and shadow. Or on the left side of the hand where you can find beautiful, soft and smooth transitions wrapping the hand in various tones of grades, and that tells us a story about its roundness. It's beautiful. So I called this drawing a teeth for the sun, as I said before the other day, while I was observing the light, and I just wanted to be part of it, so I put my hand into the sunlight and I closed my eyes. I could feel the warm arms of the light on my skin, and it was like listening to a beautiful dialogue of two strangers who just randomly met on the street and fell in love with each other at the first sight, slowly trying to get to know each other, understand each other. And then when the sunlight came through my fingers, it was like a study, a play, and a teeth for one hand, just like you're playing on a piano, so you could move the fingers and play with the sunlight. Not a whole symphony, just a very soft and simple melody, so I could focus on all of the tones, and I realized this melody could be experienced with our eyes as the object is wrapped in various tones of colors, or just tones of gray, but creating the composition of values. And it's the light what gives us the impression the object is alive. It doesn't look flat, it has a depth, it draws you in as it starts to breathe on its own and pulls you out with its first exhale. It can give you the feeling that the hand is going to move towards you and caress your skin. So when we move to the practical side, actually I just want to say I did not study art at school, but I love to observe and study things around me and to learn more through drawing practice, and I believe sharing my experience can help you as well. So here it is. To create this effect, this illusion of creating something alive with pencils, it is important to pay attention to the whole composition of values, to create the whole scale of gray tones. I love to build up the values gradually from the lightest to the darkest ones, from the lightest gray tones to the dark shadows. You can see it actually in this process, shading in many soft layers to add more depth to it, using various grades of pencils, various amount of pressure and layering to achieve the certain tone. In case you would like to watch the real-time video, including the concrete materials I use, the grades of pencils, and the brands I do recommend for the drawing, you can consider joining me on my Patreon. There are more than 150 videos, including real-time processes, tips, and tutorials. I would be really happy to be part of your art journey. Of course, you can cancel anytime if you're not satisfied with the content. It's totally up to you. And when it's all finished, I love to make some final touches. The icing of the cake for me. Using an eraser to clean some parts from some smudges of the graphite to create the highlights, to emphasize the places where the light bounces off the surface, and then spreading around and gradually fades away through the midtones, losing its power and then slowly turning into a shadow. I love this process a lot. And yeah, thank you for all your support, also watching this video. I hope it was helpful. I actually want to share more of my thoughts with you, my observations. So I started a drawing journal, as you can see in this video. This was the first part devoted to the study of light. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being part of this beautiful community. Thank you for your support, any kind of your support, even just watching the video. Thank you so much. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Also share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can watch my future videos as well. So have a nice day. Bye.